Receivers you have to watch for is Hayden Cherry and the running back Seth Ogletree. Those are going to be your skill position players. Now, on defense, Dylan Maxfield had 29 tackles last week, but also this team also made 3 picks and only allowed 21 rushing yards. So it's going to be quite the test. There's the kickoff, and it's headed out of bounds, and Red Bull Springs is going to let it go. Let's see where. It's going to be a re-kick. Well, usually is at this point. They're going to place the ball on the 35-yard line. First down, Red Bowling Springs. Hunter Kirk, quarterback, looking to get the signal from the coaching staff. So it's Red Bowling Springs usually running the wing tee, and they broke the huddle. Now they're coming back. I guess now we have the whistle, and so the Bulldogs of Red Bowling Springs are coming up to the line. Kirk under center. Wing tee, there's the snap. Hand off to Powell. Powell off the right side, and near midfield is going to have the first down for a nice gain on the first play of the game. Jordan Powell with a 12-yard run. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Bulldogs at the 46-yard line, 47-yard line. Again, wing tee. Flankers to the left. Now man in motion. Hand the ball to Powell. Again off the right side. Has another big hole and another first down into Clay County territory. All the way down inside the 40-yard line. So it's going to be, again, 1st and 10 for Red Bowling Springs at the 39-yard line of Clay County. And 2 nice runs and some nice blocking up front has opened some holes. Kirk again under center. Man in motion. I believe it's Pruitt. Pruitt around the left side. Tries to break a tackle and going to be stopped. And I think that there's going to be no gain on the play. May have lost half a yard on the play. Just not a whole lot there on the left side. It's going to be 2nd down and 11, say, at the 40-yard line. Man in motion. Kirk hands to Powell off the left side. Powers through and down inside the 35-yard line to the 34. A nice run there. A gain of about 6 on the play. Let's see where they mark it. It's going to be 3rd and 5. A good 6 yards on the play. Run left by Jordan Powell. And again, this power run game appears to be working for the Bulldogs, but a big 3rd down on the opening drive here. Man in motion. The hand to Powell. No, it's Kirk around the right side, and he's hit and dropped. There was a fake. Hoppy went in motion. They faked to Powell up the middle. Kirk rolled around the right side, but he was met immediately by 2 Bulldog defenders. I believe 54 may have been one of them, Wesley Huff. It's going to be 4th down and 4, so they're going to give him a gain of a yard on the play. So 4th and 4, and the Bulldogs appear to be going for it. And with the success they've had so far, it's not a bad gamble. Hoffy in motion. Again, Kirk around the right side, breaks the tackle, and he's going to have the first down. It'll be 1st down, so a nice run on the keeper from Hunter Kirk around the right side. 1st down Bulldogs, and they keep this opening drive alive. A gain of 4 on that play. It's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Rowe split out far left. Man in motion. There's a snap and a pitch out to Pruitt around the left end. He's trying to find a hole. Tries to cut it up, and it comes down maybe right around the 20-yard line. Just slipped down. Clay County did a good job of stretching the play out, and Pruitt had absolutely nowhere to really go. He kept trying to cut up. Should be a flag down on the play. We'll see what the call is. Okay, evidently no flag on the play. Okay, well, I apologize. He gained a lot more than it appeared to that time. It's going to be second down and 4. Or did they mark something up and I just didn't get the signal? I am not sure, and I apologize for that, folks. There's a snap. The hand to Pruitt. Pruitt looking for room on the right side. Cuts it up. Runs into one of his own players, but not before he gains the first down. Nice run there. Nice run there by Pruitt. Lee Pruitt with the cut. And it's going to be a first down for the Bulldogs down at about the 13-yard line. And Red Bull Springs keeping this opening drive going. 8:57 left in the first quarter. No score. This is the opening drive for the Bulldogs as they find themselves in the red zone. Man in motion is Hoffey. They hand to him off the left side. Cuts up the hole. Takes on a blocker, and he's going to be down right around the 5-yard line. They'll probably mark him down about the 6-yard line. A nice run there by Jalen Hoffey off the left side. But really, the story here is this Red Bull Springs offensive line opening up holes. It's going to be second down and about 3 at the 6-yard line. Kirk approaches. He's got Powell in the backfield. Pruitt in motion. The hand of Pruitt off the right side. He's trying to get away. He's caught from behind. They're going to drop him. It's going to be a loss. He's back all the way down to about the 8-yard line, I believe, where they're going to mark him. Let's see. I believe Maxfield was actually the tackler on that play, but a good play by Clay County stretching that out. So it's going to be third down and 3. So they're going to give him the yards that he actually, where he got to. So Hoffey in motion. The hand to Powell up the middle. Tries to break a tackle. Still driving. He's going to be inside the 5 down to the 4. It's going to be close to, it's going to be about 2 yards short of the first down, I believe. We'll see. Yeah, it's going to be fourth and a long 1 for the Bulldogs, and this is a big down. 4th and 1 at the Clay County 4-yard line. Opening drive for Red Bull Springs. The play is brought in, and the Bulldogs approach the line. Powell in the backfield. Man in motion is Pruitt, and the referees have blown the whistle. Let's see what the call is. And it looks like it's going to be delay of game against the Bulldogs. No, it's going to be offsides on Clay County. It looked like for a moment that the official put his hand behind his head. It looked like it was going to be a delay of game, but it's going to be a first down. Half the distance to the goal for Red Bull Springs. So again, good discipline. First and goal at the 2-yard line. Hoffey in motion. The hand of Hoffey around the right side. He's trying to make it to the flag, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Bull Springs. A 2-yard run for Jalen Hoffey off the right side. The second game in a row that he has scored. And the Bulldogs have taken the opening drive and marched down the field and put points on the board. So now on to kick the extra point is Wesley Bean. And he had a good game kicking the extra points last week. And he'll, as they approach the snap, ball snap, hold is down, kick is up. The kick is low and to the right is no good. But with 6:25 left in the first quarter, your score, Red Bull Springs 6, Clay County nothing. There's the kick, and it's A nice kick all the way down to the 15-yard line, picked up by the deep man, and he's hit and dropped. Dropped by Jordan Powell and number 20, Dalton Thompson. Looks like he was going to have a hole there, but Powell stopped him and Thompson put him down. Ball's going to be 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line for Clay County. So already Red Bowling Springs has shown what that they could do, what Jackson County couldn't do last week, which was march down the field on these Bulldogs of Clay County. Okay, Clay County comes out, single setback, also wing T formation. They're going to hand off to Ogletree around the left side, and he is met by a host of Bulldogs. He's going to get about 4 yards. Looking for the, and there is a flag down. Let's see what the call is. Personal foul against Red Bowling Springs. So on top of the 4 yards that Ogletree had, they're going to tack on another 15. Not sure exactly what the infraction was. Don't know whether it was a face mask or what, but either way, it's going to be a 1st down for Clay County at the 45-yard line, their own 45-yard line, moving left to right on your radio dial. Ogletree again in motion. This time, Ashworth rolls out. He has a man in the flat, and he's going to be down and dragged out of bounds by Dalton Thompson, but not before he gets down to the 34-yard line. I believe that was number 24, if I'm not mistaken, Jared Markham. But there is a flag on the play. Illegal use of hands, I believe, is the call. So that's going to negate a big gain by Clay County. See where they mark this ball at. As they start to mark off the yard, it's going to mark it down all the way down to about the 27-yard line. So it's going to be 1st down and about 25, I believe, on. So it's going to be first and about 25 for Clay County. There's a snap, handoff up the middle, and the Bulldogs have him stopped after a gain of maybe 1. Who was that on the carry but number 71? Yep, it was 71, Wesley Bean. So a nice tackle there, gain of maybe 1 on the play. Ashlock just handed the ball off to his up man, but Bean was there to make the stop and then helped out by a host of Bulldogs. Ashlock gets the play in from his coach. Man in motion. They fake the ball. Ashlock rolls left, has a man over the middle. It's number 8. He's going to be short, way short of the 1st down, but he's going to pick up a pretty good gain of about 10 or 12 on the play, all the way down the 41-yard line, it looks like. That was number 8, Landon Carter, wide receiver. Nice running pass, but not a lot there. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 13 now. Red Bowling Springs did a good job there of not letting anything deep and making them throw the underneath receiver. Ashlock under center. Man in motion. Fakes the pitch. He's looking to throw. Throws to a man out there, and he did not turn around. It was a timing pattern. He was looking for number 7, Seth Ogletree, running the wheel route out of the backfield, but he tossed it up, and it was behind Ogletree. Good coverage there by the number 10. That was Pruitt, I believe, on the coverage. So he threw the ball behind him. Ogletree never really saw it coming. So no gain. It's going to be 4th down and 13 at the 41-yard line for Clay County, and Red Bowling Springs is going to have a chance to return this kick. Lee Pruitt back to receive the punt. There's the punt. Kind of a wobbly kick. Pruitt fields it, and he's bringing it up. He's at the 35, breaks a tackle, goes to the right. He has a lane. He's dropped down, but not until he gets inside Clay County territory at about the 41-yard line. A nice return by Pruitt. He just took the ball. He made a couple of jukes, went to the outside right, found a hole, found a lane, ran right through it, and dragged him down. It was the last man, saved a touchdown there. 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Again, your score, Red Bowling Springs 6, Clay County nothing, as the Red Bowling Springs comes back up to the line. Man in motion is Hoffey. They hand the ball to Powell up the middle, and he's going to get maybe a yard, 2 yards on the carry. A nice power run there, but a really good form tackle. Took him out at about the mid-thigh and put him down. So it's going to be a gain of 2. So 2nd down and 8 for Red Bowling Springs. Now, single setback, I believe. There's the snap. A pitch out to the left side to Pruitt. Pruitt looking for a lane, makes a juke move. He's dragged down by the helmet. Number 24 on the tackle was Jared Markham. Pruitt tried to make a cut, and basically Markham hog-tied him by the helmet and just bulldogged him down. Did I use that phrase? Yes, I did. I apologize. Okay, 3rd down and a long 3 for the Bulldogs at the 36-yard line. Man in motion is Hoffey. They hand him off the left side. He cuts it up, and he's going to be down. He's going to be really close to 1st down. We'll see where they mark him down. So far, it looks like they give him a good spot, and they do. It is a 1st down, gain of 4 on the play. So a nice run, hard-nosed run by Jalen Hoffey to get the 1st down. Again, the clock continues to run. 2:52 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for Red Bowling Springs at the 31-yard line. Man in motion is Pruitt. They hand to Powell off the right side. Big hole, and he takes a couple of Bulldogs from the black Bulldogs down. All the way down to about the 26, 27-yard line. So a nice run by Powell, gain of about 5. Clock continues to run. So again, Red Bowling Springs showing that they can control clock. Okay, Kirk has him back of the line. Rose split way left. Man in motion is Pruitt. They hand to Pruitt around the right side. He cuts up into the hole. He's going to be really close, I believe, to a 1st down. I think he may just be a half a yard short, as the officials have it marked at the 22-yard line. I think he's going to be about a yard shy. Call it half a yard shy. It would be, the way they've been running the ball, would be surprising if they don't hand it to 22 here and see if Powell can't pick up that 1st down. But they've not run quarterback sneak this so far, so I'm wondering if that might be on the schedule too. There's a snap. They do hand to Powell off the right side. There's going to be a flag down, though. This is going to be in the area of holding, so we'll see what the call is going to be. Powell did get the 1st down, but we'll see what the call is. And they are backing up the Bulldogs. Illegal shift against Red Bowling Springs. That'll back them up 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. So the 1st down, I'll call it 3rd down and 6, excuse me. So they'll take those yards off the board. And, so it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge here for the Bulldogs of Red Bowling Springs. And with a minute 15, the Red Bowling Springs Bulldogs want to think it over and call timeout. So you're listening to Red Bowling Springs Bulldog football on WEEN 1460 AM. Man in motion is put to the right side. So they snap the ball, faked it, and it goes to inside handoff, and the ball is fumbled, and it looks like it's going to be Clay County's ball. And that is the call. They tried to fake the sweep to Coffee. I'm sorry, they tried to fake the sweep to Pruitt around the right side. The inside handoff to Hoffey was kind of crowded anyway, and it just got in the way of the handoff. And I don't think he ever really got the ball. And not really sure who landed on that for Clay County, but it's going to be their ball, first down and 10 at the their own 29-yard line. Ashlock under center, and he looked to hand off now. He's handed off to the back, and it's going to be a first down. Nice run on the play. That was 24. Jared Markham on the carry. Faked me out because it looked like he fumbled the snap for a second with his hand, then handed off on the inside. Nice inside handoff. First down for Clay County at the 42-yard line. Ashlock bringing Clay County back up. Single set back. Man in motion. They fake it, inside handoff to Ogletree. Ogletree is brought down at about the 45-yard line. A nice tackle there. Trying to see who it was that made that tackle. I think it was Jordan Powell on the tackle. Nice submarine tackle. Gain of 2 on the play. So it's going to be second down and 8 at the 44-yard line. Split wide to the left is Wyatt Burks. Ogletree in motion. They pitch wide to the left of Ogletree. He's got a lane, and he breaks through, and he's got one man to beat, and he brought him down. It was Rose was the only man left and got him, tripped him up. It's going to be first down and 10. But there is a flag down on the field. Let's see if they bring that back. And it is a hold against Clay County, and that's going to bring back another big play. That's the second big play that's been brought back by a penalty. So we'll see how far they bring that back. It was a nice run, very well set up, very well blocked. Ogletree just had a lane, and Rose made a really nice tackle, touchdown saving tackle. They bring it all the way back to the 39-yard line. It's going to be second down and 12 for Clay County. As the clock continues to run and the bell sounds, that's the end of the first quarter. Your score, Red Bowling Springs 6, Clay County nothing. Ball at the 39-yard line. Man in motion. There's the ball. It's loose on the ground. It's going to be recovered by the back. It was a pitch to the right side to 24. Jared Markham bounced out of his hands, but he was lucky. It bounced right back to him, and he was able to cover it up. He actually gained it's actually lost half a yard, it looks like, on the play, so it's going to be third down and 13. Again, it was a pitch. He must have just taken his eyes off the ball for just a second because it hit him right in the hands, but it bounced right in front of him. He was able to gather it back in. Ashlock gets the play from the sideline, runs it back in. Third down, and call it a long 12 or a short 13, however you like. Ashlock under center, one man deep. Markham in motion. Ashlock being chased, and he's going to be tackled and brought down for a loss. He may have gained a couple yards, but a really nice play there. I believe that was number 20 on the play, Dalton Thompson. But he was being chased inside. I believe Bean may have been the man. But he was being chased, and he was brought down. No gain on the play. So it looks like Clay County is going to have to punt. Again, Pruitt back, standing at his own 35-yard line. There's a snap. The punt is up, and it's end-over-end punt. Pruitt is going to take it on the bounce, cuts up and slides down at about the 34-yard line. Looked like he wasn't going to try to field that at first, but it just kind of took a roll straight to him, and he scrambled about 5 yards on the return. So Red Bowling Springs with the football, 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line, leading 6-0 here in Salina. Bulldogs approaching the line. Powell's a single setback. Rose split out right. Pruitt in the slot. Pruitt now in motion. The handoff, Pruitt tries to get around the left side, struggling, and he's going to be brought down by a host of Clay County Bulldogs. I'm not sure if he even got back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like number 50 on the carry there, Dylan Maxfield, the middle linebacker. They're going to give him a gain of 1 on the play. Maxfield, of course, is their top tackler. He had 29 tackles last week against Jackson County. He's the middle linebacker. 2nd and 9. Hoffey in motion. The hand of Powell up the middle. Powell dragging, breaks free. He's going to be a couple of yards short of the first down. Nice run by Jordan Powell off the left side. And I have to say that the left side of the Bulldog line has been doing a really bang-up job on this drive. 3rd down and 3 at the 43-yard line. Man in motion is Pruitt. The hand of Powell up the middle. He powers through. He's driving. He's going to be close. Maybe just a hair short of the first down. I think they're going to mark him down at the 40, just inside the 45-yard line. He had to get just over the 45-yard line. So I think it's going to be 4th down and about half a yard. And Coach Brown has a decision to make here. You're inside your own territory. It's 4th and half a yard. Clock continuing to run. 8:25 left in the second quarter. Bulldogs, Red Bowling Springs clinging to a 6-0 lead. Brown, right now it appears as if they're going to go for it. They may try hard count. Powell's the deep back. Hard count, and there's the timeout. So they tried to get them to jump on the hard count. And there was a little bit of movement, but nothing that really got them to go. So with 8:05 left in the half, your score is Red Bowling Springs 6, Clay County nothing. You're listening to Bulldog Football on WEEN 1460 AM. It looks like they are going to go for it. There's the snap. They handed Powell up the middle, and Powell struggles. I don't know if he's going to get. They're going to mark him down short. I think they're going to mark him down short. He's right there at the line. Let's see where. And they're actually going to mark him down as a loss on the play. So the Red Bowling Springs Bulldogs are going to turn this ball over on downs in their own territory at the 44-yard line. And it was hard to tell. I thought for a moment that he actually had gotten to the line, but the officials didn't see it that way. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Clay County. And this is the first time they've really been on the Red Bowling Springs side of the field. Ashlock rolling left, looking to throw. Throws. He has a man, is knocked away. An outstanding play by Jordan Powell. He was looking for his receiver across the middle. Again, that's number 8, Landon Corder, that was trailing the play. And the ball was just thrown a little bit behind him, and Powell was able to knock it down. So a nice play there. It's going to make it 2nd down and 10 at the 44-yard line for Clay County. Ashlock under center, single setback, man in motion is Ogletree. They hand to Ogletree, he cuts it up the middle, has a hole, he's going to get a first down. He's brought down by Rose, but not before he has the first down. A nice run there. It looked like it was meant to go around the left end, but Ogletree turned it upfield, and they're going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. First and 10 for Clay County. Ashlock under center. Man in motion is Ogletree. The hand to Ogletree along the left side. Bulldogs had him hemmed in, but he snaked away. He's going to gain about 3-4 yards on the play before a host of Bulldogs knocked him down. Looks like Dalton Thompson was there, and so was number 60, Bradley Atkins. Gain of about, they're going to give him 3 on the play. They had him, looked like they had him cut off, but he did a good job, Ogletree did, of cutting it back up the middle and gaining some positive yardage. So it's going to be 2nd down and 7 at the 30-yard line of Red Bowling Springs. Ashlock under center. Man in motion again is Ogletree. The hand ball inside, and there he's met by several Bulldogs, but not before the back is gained about 5 yards. That was 24 on the carry, Jared Markham. And it's going to be, they're going to give him only a couple of yards, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 5 on the play. Markham with the carry, but a nice tackle on the play by the Bulldogs. 3rd and 5 at the 27-yard line. There's a pitch out to the left side to Ogletree. Ogletree's got a blocker in the lane, and he almost was brought down by Hoppy, but he's escaped. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 12-yard line. It looked there for a moment as if Hoppy had him for a second. He just had him by the jersey, but Ogletree was able to break loose and cut up the field. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Clay County at the 13-yard line. It's a 6-0 game, Red Bowling Springs, but the Bulldogs drive. Here's a handoff to Markham off the right side. He cuts the middle with a blocker, breaks another tackle. He's going to be close to the end zone. They're going to mark him down about the 2-yard line. This drive set up by the inability to convert 4th down, 4th and half a yard by the Bulldogs, gave Clay County a good field position. Now it's going to be 1st and goal for Clay County at the 2-yard line. Ashlock under center, and there's a whistle. Looks like it's going to be Ogletree around the left side, but they're going to blow this dead. Let's see what the call is. Officials are talking about it. It's going to be offsides on Red Bowling Springs, so this will be half the distance to the goal. So this is going to put this ball on about the 1-yard line, I believe. So it's going to be 1st and goal. It's just outside the 1, so call it 2 yards. Ashlock under center. Ogletree in motion. The hand to Ogletree off the left side. He's brought down for no gain, and the ball comes out, but is covered. Trying to get a number on that, who brought him down. I believe it was Pruitt. Or no, it was Hunter Kirk. Hunter Kirk on the tackle. No gain. So it's going to be 2nd and goal at the 1. Might as well call it about, it's inside the 1-yard line. As the clock continues to run, 5:14 left in the first half. Red Bowling Springs Bulldogs clinging to a 6-0 lead. Ashlock under center, single setback. There's a snap. Fumble! Ball is fumbled, and it looks like Red Bowling Springs may be on it. Let's see what happens. And it is. It is Red Bowling Springs football. Clay County turns the ball over at the 6-inch line. And Red Bowling Springs is going to have the ball 1st and 10, but in very, very precarious field position. Could not tell who had come up with the ball on that play. But we think it was probably Bradley Atkins on the recovery. it was very difficult to tell. Ashlock tried to back away from center, and it looks like he just dropped the ball, or maybe the exchange just wasn't there. But either way, we believe it was Adkins on the recovery, and he was Johnny on the spot. So now, Red Bowling Springs with the ball. There's a handoff. They handed to Hoffey off the left side. He's still going. We'll see what they give him. I think he's going to have, look like he gained about 2 or 3 yards from this perspective. And they're going to give him a 1 yard gain. So it's going to be 2nd and 9. So
2 yards after the 3.
It's going to be at the 3 yard line. 2nd and 10. Sorry, 2nd and 9 at the 3 yard line. Big play by Red Bowling Springs there when it looked like Clay County was going to run it in. Kirk under center. Pruitt in motion. The hand of Pruitt off the left side. He's looking for a seam, being dragged down there. Several Clay County Bulldogs on the tackle. I believe Maxfield may have been one of them. 70, I believe that was 78. Joseph Jolin may have been on that tackle. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 7. Rose split out left. Powell is the lone setback. Man in motion. They hand to Powell off the right side, and he has lost the ball, and now it looks like Clay County has come up with it. Jordan Powell, tough running there, tried to reach out and gain some more yards, and when he did, the ball just popped loose. It's going to be Clay County's ball at about the 9 yard line. So Bulldogs give it back. So it's going to be 1st and 10, Clay County. Clock's at 3:40 left in the first half, and Red Bull Springs clinging to a 6-0 lead. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do here. It wouldn't surprise me, though, to see Ashlock throw the ball here, or at least maybe scramble and run. Ashlock under center. Markham in motion, but Ashlock is running left. He's being chased, and he's going to, he breaks a tackle, and they're going to knock him out of bounds at about the 5 yard line. A couple of Bulldogs here helping him up. Some nice sportsmanship there by Dalton Thompson, who knocked it out. But it was exactly what it looked like. Ashlock took the ball, rolled left. He was being chased. I was trying to get the number on him. I believe that was number 6, Devin Justice, who was trying to track him down and did a good job of extending the play out so that Thompson could meet him. So it's going to be 2nd and goal at the 5. There's the snap. And it's Ogletree. Ogletree looking for room, and he's into the end zone. Ogletree breaking a couple of tackles and finally breaking into the end zone. So right now, tie ball game as Clay County is going to attempt the extra point. Looks like they may be going for 2 here. I'm not sure about their kicking game, to tell you the truth. I don't think they have a very good one. But there's a snap, and the hand to Ogletree off the left side. He's tackled, and he's in. It looked like he was tackled, and he broke through, and he's into the end zone. And with 3:28 left in the first half, the score is now Clay County 8, Red Bowling Springs 6. Red Bowling Springs ready to receive the kick. It's a line drive kick to the up man. It's dropped, but he picks it up and runs with it. I believe this is Rose. Cuts up. He's still going. He's going to be all the way down to 36. Joe Rose was the up man. It was kicked to him. He dropped it, but picked it back up and managed to gain some positive yards with it. First and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 36 yard line. Kirk has him back up at the line. 2 setbacks, Kirk under center. There's a snap. And Kirk's going to roll out left, and he's dragged down just short of the marker, so it looks like he may lose the yard. Looked like he was going to have some room, but I'm not sure exactly who brought him down on that side, but basically yanked him down pretty good. I believe that's number 8. I believe it was Landon Corder who dragged him down, so a loss of 1 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Red Bowling Springs Bulldogs at the 35-yard line. He was taken out of bounds. They stopped the clock. There's a snap, and they hand a Powell up the middle. No, it's a fake, and Kirk is rolling around the right side. There's a flag down in the area of illegal use of hands. And they may have gotten Joe Rose here for an illegal block or a hold. It was a nice carry by Kirk. He actually got some good yards rolling right, but this appears to be, it is a hold, and it must have been against Rose. He was the only man out there on that side, so it'll be a 10 yards deducted there from the Bulldogs as they mark it off. Again, the Bulldogs going left to right now on your radio dial, wearing the gray pants, white jerseys, white helmets with red numerals. Clay County just set the scene, black pants, black jerseys with white epaulets and black helmet and gold numerals. Wonderful night here for football in Salina, Tennessee. Clear as a bell, nice temperature. Good crowd on the Red Bowling Springs side too. All right, 2nd down and 18. There's a snap, and they hand to Powell off the left side. He had some room, breaks a tackle with a stiff arm. Nice gain of about 5 or 6 on the play. We'll see where it's going to be. It's going to be about 3rd down and about 12 on the play at the 35, just inside the 35-yard line. Clock running, 2:19 left in the half. Third down and 12 for the Red Bowling Springs. There's a snap, and they hand the ball from the backfield to Pruitt, and they're going to say Pruitt was down. Looked like there for a moment that the defensive player had ripped the ball out, but I think they're going to say that Pruitt was down. But they are talking about it. And they are going to give it to Clay County. So, second, there was a flag down for illegal motion. It's declined. It's going to be Clay County ball at the 31-yard line of Red Bowling Springs. Pruitt really didn't have much of a chance on that play. The time he took the handoff, he was met in the backfield, and he was hit right where the ball was, and basically the defender just took it away from him as he was going down. Ashlock under center. He's got one receiver split out to the left. Markham in motion. He fakes it. He's looking to throw. He cuts up the middle and runs, and he's going to be brought down, but a decent gain by Ashcroft's going to be close to the 20-yard line. Gain of about 8, possibly 7 or 8 on the play. Good coverage by Red Bowling Springs, and they had good pressure, but Ashlock found the hole up the middle. Gains 8 yards, almost 9. So it's going to be 2nd down along 1 as the clock continues to run. 1:27 left in the half. And I have to believe that with this much time remaining, you're going to see Ashlock put this ball up. But I wouldn't put it past him handing it to 7 here. 7 in motion, and they do hand it to Ogletree around the left side. He's being chased, and he breaks one tackle, and he's knocked out of bounds. Dalton Thompson knocks him out of bounds, but not before he gets the 1st down. is going to be all the way down to about the 16-yard line, 17-yard line. A nice run by Ogletree and knocked out of bounds, so it stops the clock with 1:06 left in the half. Clay County with a 2-point lead, 8-6. Red Bowling Springs needing a turnover, a stop here, something fierce. And it looks like the Red Bowling Springs is going to talk about it. So with 1:06 left in the half, your score, Clay County 8, Red Bowling Springs 6. You're listening to Bulldog Football on WEEN 1460. We're back. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Clay County. There's a snap, and they pitch to Markham around the right side. He's being chased. There's a hole in the block in the back, but they didn't call it, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 5, Markham. But it looked to me as if there was a block in the back on one of the Bulldogs defenders on that side, but it's a gain of 5, and the clock is stopped at 58 seconds. Ashlock back on the field with the call. Ball is at the 13-yard line. Ashlock under center. He has one step back. Ogletree in motion. They pitch to Ogletree around the left. Nice cut up front and brought down for a short gain. I believe that was, I'm looking to see if that's Powell. I believe that was Powell on the coverage. A nice move by the Bulldogs. I believe it was Kirk that made him extend the play out and then cut up. And they brought him down. So with 41 seconds left, Clay County is going to take a timeout. Your score, Red Bowling Springs Bulldogs 6, Clay County 8. Ball deep in Red Bowling Springs Bulldogs territory. The deep back, I believe, is number 30, Will Ogletree is the fullback. Man in motion is Markham. Ashlock is looking to throw, rolling right. He's got Markham in the flat. He catches it, cuts it up, and he's going to be down right around the 1-yard line, it appears. Looked like Bulldogs had good coverage there for a second, but Markham on the little flip. 33 seconds left, and Clay County calls timeout again with 33 seconds left, and the ball with the ball 1st and goal. One Ogletree is the fullback. Markham takes his ball, snap up the middle, and he is, let's see, he was in the end zone. Looked like they may held him up for a second, but Markham's second effort put him in the end zone. And with 27 seconds left in the half, it's now 14 to 6, Clay County, as they come up to go for the 2-point conversion. Will Ogletree, there's a snap to hand the ball, and it's no good. It was an incomplete pass, is what they called. So Red Bowling Springs still within a 1-point. It's still a 1-score game. 27 seconds left in the half, and it's Red Bowling Springs 6, Clay County 14. Turnovers have really been the name of the game. There's a kick, and it's kind of a squib kick. It's going to be falling on. No, picked up by Jordan Powell. It looked like it was about to be down, but it squirted out of one Red Bowling Springs Bulldogs and into Powell's hand, who decided he was wanting a couple more yards. So Powell gets the ball up to the Red Bowling Springs 40-yard line with 22 seconds left in the half. Be interesting to see here if Coach Brown elects to take a shot, or whether or not he is willing to go out the half, within the 1 score. And it looks like that's what he's going to do, because we're in a protective formation, and Kirk just takes a knee. The clock continues to run down. It does not look like Clay County is going to stop it. So At the end of the half, your score, Clay County 14, Red Bowling Springs 6. You're listening to Bulldog Football on WEEN, 1460 AM. There's the kick. It's a squib kick down the middle of the field. It's fumbled and fallen on by Clay County at the 30-yard line. So a nice squib kick, very hard kick by Bean that came to the middle receiver with speed and hit him in the chest, bounced out, but that kick was so fast there was no chance that he was going to be, that the Bulldogs, Red Bowling Springs were able to get onto that ball. So 1st and 10 for Clay County at the 30-yard line. I'm sorry, the 30-yard line. They just have to hand the ball off to the right side. That's Markham. He's going to have a gain of about 3 on the play. Nice tackle there. I believe it was Powell. We're going to give him a gain of 4 on the play. So it's going to be 2nd down and 6 for Clay County on the run to the right side by Markham. Ashlock under center. There's a handoff to Ogletree around the left side, and he's met by Kirk. Hunter Kirk with a nice tackle there, also assisted by Jalen Hoffey and Jordan Powell. But Hunter Kirk held his ground, stayed home, and forced Ogletree in the middle, made the tackle, and then he had some help. So it's going to be 3rd down and long 6, almost 7 for Clay County, and a big down here for the Bulldogs of Red Bowling Springs. This is one of those times where Ashlock could run with this ball or try to throw it to that dragging receiver. There's a handoff to Markham off the right side. He's got a blocker in a hole, and he's being dragged down. He's going to be short of the 1st down by about half a yard, I believe. He had a nice wall of blockers, but it's going to be really close. The officials are calling for, are they calling for a measurement? No, it's going to be 4th down. Yeah, evidently the head official thought it was a little bit closer than it was. It's going to be 4th down and half a yard. And I imagine Clay County here is going to go for it. I at least expect a hard count. But I would think at 6'2", we might see a quarterback sneak here. Ashcroft under center. They hand the ball off. Oh, almost got him in the backfield. Markham got the 1st down across the 45. I believe that was Powell on the blitz. Powell blitzed in, but he was just behind him. Markham got past, so it's going to be a gain of about 8 yards. It's going to be 1st down for Clay County at the 46-yard line, their own 46. So 1st and 10 at the 46 for Clay County on the 4th down run there. Ashlock under center. He has one setback. Markham in motion. Ashcroft back. He pumps. He throws. He's got a man, but it is short. He was looking for 21, B.J. Emberton, but there was good coverage on that side. I believe it was Pruitt on the coverage, but it was just a timing pattern, a pump fake and throw down the right side. There's a flag down. And I apologize, I do not know what that call was. It was an unsportsmanlike call, I'm being told, against Red Bowling Springs. So another one of those, one of those mistakes you just can't make. You got them in 2nd and 10, and you get an unsportsmanlike penalty. I'm not really sure what the call, and I don't really think they've marked it off yet. They still have the standing over the ball. I'm not really sure, again, what the call is, but now they're going to mark the ball off. I thought that they were that they hadn't marked off. So it's going to be marked off, and it's going to be into Red Bowling Springs territory. And I can't conject. I really have no idea what the penalty was, what the actual penalty was. So it's going to be first down for Clay County at the 39-yard line. Opening drive of the second half here for Clay County. Markham in motion, and an inside handoff. I believe it's Ogletree. Nice tackle there. Who was that on the tackle? I believe that was Coffee. Nice tackle. Ogletree felt that one, I'm sure. He's coming off the sidelines. I think he took a pretty good shot right in the thigh. But it was a gain of 4, so it's going to be second down and 6 at the 35-yard line. Clay County hustles up to the line. Ashcroft under center, man in motion. They hand the ball around to the right side. Breaks a tackle. That's 44. He's going to have a couple of yards. Tackled there by Wesley Bean. 44 being Matthew Jacoby. It's going to be third down and 4. Looked like they had a chance to get him in the backfield, and he just broke loose. So third and 4 for Clay County. Ashcroft has him up at the line. One receiver split way right. Markham in motion. They pitch to him around the left side. They stretch it. Bulldogs stretch it out, and he's going to have the first down, but we have a flag down on the back side. We'll see what this was away from the play all the way over on the near side of the field. The play ran to the far side. It was a first down gained by Markham, but we're waiting for the call. I believe it's going to be holding against Clay County. It is the call, holding against Clay County, which is really unusual because that flag came out on the near side of the field. The ball was going away, so somebody on the Clay County side, I think it was the receiver holding Hunter Kirk. But again, Kirk way on the other side of the play. So it works out for the Bulldogs. It's going to be third down and 14 for Clay County at the 39-yard line. Man in motion. But Ashcroft rolls right, throws out to the flat. It's caught, but brought down after about a 6-yard gain is number 30, Will Ogletree. Nice tackle there. 6 yards on the play. It's going to be fourth down and about 9. We'll see what Clay County is going to do here. I would think Ashlock is coming back onto the field, but it'd be real interesting to see. I'd be surprised if they go for it, but it appears that is exactly what they're going to do. Man in motion is Markham. Pitch to Markham. He's looking to throw. He's got a man, and it is caught, and he's in the end zone. It looks like it's number 21, B.J. Emberton. It was a halfback pass pitched out to the right. Markham. It wasn't bad coverage by Red Bowling Springs, but Emberton is 6'3", and at 6'3", really it was just a pitch and catch. He went up at the highest point and got it, and with 7:29 left in third quarters, Clay County's back on the board. It's 20-6 with the 2-point conversion. There's a snap, a handoff to the left side, and he's in walking. That's 44, Matthew Jacoby, and 7:29 left in the third quarter to score it down. Clay County 22, Red Bowling Springs 6. Now, Randy Moss did that for years. There's the kick. It's going to be high and to the right side and fielded by Dalton Thompson. almost a fair catch situation. He got the ball and fielded at the 34-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Red Bowling Springs Bulldogs on their opening drive at the 34-yard line. It was a nice catch there. Just, Thompson caught the ball, went straight down to avoid taking a hit he didn't need to take. So 1st and 10 Bulldogs at the 34. Kirk has them up to the line. You have twins left. Pruitt in motion. And now you have trips, and he pitches out to the left to Pruitt. It's behind him, but he's got a hole, and he gets a couple of blocks. He's going to have a gain of about 6 on the play. Nice play. Nice run there by Pruitt. Pitch was behind him. He had to wait on it, but once he got it, but I see a flag down on the field. We'll see what the call is going to be. This has been a penalty-marred game, and it's been happening on big plays. So let's see what the call is. This is usually in the area of a motion penalty or a hold even. Still not sure what we're seeing here. It was illegal motion against Red Bowling Springs, so that'll back them up 5 yards. So wipe off the 6-yard run by Pruitt and tack on 5 more to get the first down for the Bulldogs as they take it back down to about the 40-yard line, call it the 39. Twin receivers to the right now. Man in motion's Pruitt. And this time they pitch to Pruitt around the right side. He's trying to get free. Puts a hand down. Manages to stay on his feet across the 35 to the 36. They're going to mark him down at the 35. But a nice effort run there by Pruitt. Lee Pruitt taking that long pitch, turned it up, broke a tackle. Looked like he might have been pulled down for a loss, but managed to break the tackle and get free. So a good job of running there by Pruitt. Gets 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Man in motion's Hoffey. Kirk was running the ball around the right side. It looked like a broken play. I don't know whether he was trying to hand that to Pruitt, Powell, and Powell didn't take it, but it looked like a broken play there. Kirk, I think, no gain on the play. May have lost half a yard. Let's see where they mark it. So it's going to be big 3rd down here for Red Bowling Springs. 3rd and 9, so no gain on the play. Red Bowling Springs has not attempted a pass in this game. Rose split out to the left. Powell behind Kirk. Man in motion. Kirk rolls. He's looking to throw. He throws, and it's kind of a duck, and it's up in the air and intercepted. Intercepted by Clay County at midfield. Kirk rolled to his left, and as it is difficult to roll and throw against your body, and basically he threw up what amounted to a duck. I mean, it just wobbled and hung in the air, and unfortunately the defensive back for Clay County just had to field it like a punt. But I mean, you have to throw the ball. I mean, at this point, you're going to have to try to get something on, because truthfully, Clay County's loading the box and daring you to throw the ball. 1st and 10 for 49 for Clay County. There's the ball. Handoff to Markham around the right side. Red Bowling Springs stops him after a gain of maybe 3 on the play. I mean, it's difficult going back to that play. Kirk rolling left, and he's trying to attempt to throw, and instead of setting his feet, and he was being chased, he had to throw it on the run against his body and just could not get anything on the throw. 2nd down, it's a gain of 1, so 2nd down and 9 as the clock runs. 5:49 left in the 3rd quarter. Red Bowling Springs trailing 22-6. Man in motion is Markham. They fake it and then they give it inside, and he's got a hole. That's Ogletree, and a shoestring tackle by Rose may have prevented a score there. Big gain by Seth Ogletree, taking the inside handoff after the fake to Markham, and straight up the middle, and a first down for Clay County. Ball is now at the 37-yard line of Red Bull and Springs. Clay County on their second drive of the half into Red Bull Springs Bulldogs territory. There's a pitch to Markham around the right side. Red Bull Springs stretching it out, and a nice tackle there. Trying to see who that is. I think it's Powell. I think it's 50. I think that's 52. No, it must. I believe it was Powell. No, it's 56. There's Kendall Thompson on the tackle. Kendall Thompson on that defensive line just broke in there and held his own and just hogtied Markham and got him down. So it's going to be second down and call 11. Now, Ashlock is looking to throws downfield and is short. He had 21 on the slant. That's B.J. Emerton, who had the touchdown catch. It was, again, not bad coverage by Hunter Kirk, but the throw was at his feet. So it's going to be third down and 11. And again, I have to emphasize, it's not been bad coverage by the Bulldog defenders. They've done a pretty good job locking up these defenders. It's been really a series of short passes, with the exception of the long touchdown pass, which was on the half-pack option pass, and it was a 6'3" receiver. So third and 11, Ashlock under center. Ashlock rolling right, looking to throw back left. His receiver's not even looking for the ball. His receiver must have got tangled up, because it looked like the nearest person to it was 66. There were a couple of lead blockers. 66 was Zach Strong, and 54 Wesley Huff were leading the screen, but there was no screen receiver. So Clay County now comes on. Looks like they're going to punt. 78, the punter is Joseph Jolin. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Lee Pruitt back to receive the ball at the 15-yard line. A ball is snapped, and the Jolin has to fall on it inside Clay County territory. So nice field position now for Red Bull and Springs as they have the ball at Clay County's 44-yard line. Just a bad snap that Jolin couldn't corral, and he astutely just fell on it as three Bulldogs had their sights set on him. So nice, a good a break for the Bulldogs as they get the ball first and 10 at the Clay County 44-yard line. Four minutes and 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Red Bull Springs down 22-6. Hoffey in motion. They hand the ball to Powell up the middle, and Powell with a nice run. Gain of about 6 on the play, just straight up the middle, up the gut. Nice, tough run. Good gain for Red Bull and Springs. So gain of 6 for Powell. It's going to be second down and 4. Ball is now inside the 40-yard line at about the 37. Kirk under center. Hoffey in motion, and Kirk keeps it around the left side. He's got the first down, and he's going to get a couple more yards than that, but I see a flag down now in the area of a possible hold, and I see another flag deep in the backfield, so this looks like it would be in the area of against Red Bull and Springs, but one of them was actually in the area of the tackle, so with any luck, this is either offsetting or both against Clay County. But let's see what the call is. As I look for the head official to signal. Let's see what they call. It's going to be marked off against Clay County. So here comes the call. It's a personal foul, face mask against Clay County. So tackle on 15 for the Bulldogs of Red Bull Springs as they continue this drive. First and 10 for Red Bull Springs. At about the 20. There's the snap. Hand to Hoffy around the left side. He tries to break loose, but he's going to be dragged down from behind. Okay, so gain of maybe 1 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 on the play. Ball at about the 20-yard line. Man in motion. Kirk looking to run. Takes up the middle. Cuts. And is going to be picked up and dropped. I don't know whether he jumped in the air or whether he was picked up, but all of a sudden Kirk was the tallest player on the field. They picked him up and put him down. But evidently it was not excessive because there's no flags. Usually when they pick somebody up and slam them on the ground, it's a penalty, but they must have not deemed it unnecessary. So it's going to be 3rd down and 7 for the Bulldogs. Clock still running under 2 minutes now. Red Bull Springs. Man in motion. They pitch to him around the right side. He's got a lane and got a hole if he can get to the corner. And he does. I believe that's Lee Pruitt. We'll see where I think he's going to have the 1st down. And it is. It's going to be right around the 10-yard line. A nice pitch and catch on the sweep. Pruitt had a lead blocker in a lane. Nobody was there. So 15-yard gain for Lee Pruitt puts Red Bull Springs in the red zone. Man in motion. They're heading up the middle. I believe that is, I'm trying to get a number on that. I think it's Hoffy. And I apologize. I apologize for the angle is just not great from where I'm standing. It looks like we have a man down. I believe it is Hoffy down on the ground. Officials have a timeout. So while they attend to the injured Bulldog, it looks like I'm not sure it may be a cramp. It may be something else. It's hard to tell from this angle. He appears to be cramping up. So we'll take a break while they're working on 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. Inside the 5 at about the, I believe it's at the, I'm trying to see what yard line it's at. It's about the 2-yard line. Kirk with the snap. Hands the ball to Powell up the middle. Powell powering in. Let's see what the call is. They say he didn't make it. Oh, my mistake. I was so busy watching the injured player that they had actually given Hoffy the touchdown. Handoff to Powell at the 2 was actually the 2-point conversion, which they did not get. And your score is Clay County 22, Red Bull Springs 12. Jalen Hoffy. There's the kick, and it's a nice kick. It's fielded by one of the up men, and he breaks through. He's going to be up around the 40-yard line, probably the 37. A couple of Bulldogs there, including Lee Pruitt and Joe Rose, take him down. It's going to be Jacoby on the carry. It's going to be 1st and 10, Clay County. It looks like about the 37-yard line, 37 and a half. Yeah, I knew Hoppy was close. I did not realize he had gotten in. So, Rippling Springs again scoring. Now, if they can, let's see if they can maintain momentum and hold Clay County here again. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line for Clay County. Ashlock under center. He hands the ball to Markham. Markham behind blockers off the right side, but Rippling Springs Bulldogs haul him down after a gain of maybe 1. We'll see if they give him 1 or 2 on the play. I think they're going to give him 2. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 at the 40-yard line, but a host of Bulldogs on the tackle there. They have 88 now on the field. That's Cody Mia into the game for Red Bull and Springs too. Ashlock under center. Ogletree in motion. Ashlock looking to throws, and he's got his man, but after a short gain, I believe that's number 2, Wyatt Burks with the catch, but it was only a gain of a couple. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. So, again, good coverage. Ashlock looked to the quick throw, but it was a little bit low. And it's going to be 3rd and 6. Good news is that Hoffy is on the sidelines and walking around. And it looks like both teams are going to let this clock run out. As we wind down the 3rd quarter, your score, Red Bull and Springs 12, Clay County 22. Ashlock under center. Ogletree in motion. The hand to the up back, and that's Ogletree, and he's hit. Big hit by Dalton Thompson, and also in on the play was 88 Mia and number 60 Bradley Atkins. So that's going to make it 4th down and 6. So Bulldogs defense holding again. Good job. That was the other Ogletree, Will, the fullback that they handed to.
It's Carson Bronner.
I'm sorry, 88 is Orson Bronner, I've been told. I have a bad. There's the punt, and it's going to be down at about the 20-yard line. It was a nice punt, high punt, and Lee Pruitt elected to let it just bounce. Smart move because it was a very high kick, and he wasn't going to be able to go very far with it. But I'm sorry, Orson Bronner is 88. I have my Carson Bronner. Carson Bronner. I was handed, this was my last week's schedule, so I apologize. Carson Bronner. I apologize to the Bronner family and Carson, A, for getting him wrong, and B, for calling him Orson. So, my apologies, Carson. But it's good that you're in the game and making plays. There's the snap. They hand the ball off to Pruitt around the right side. He's looking for room, and he's going to be dragged down, but not after he gains about 5 on the play. My wonderful spotter is making that adjustment on my roster. So a gain of about 4 there on the play, and they're going to give him 4. So it's going to be 2nd down and 6. Ball just short of the 25-yard line. Man in motion. Hurt pitches to the left. Runner's looking for a place to go, and you cannot really get anywhere. Just dragged it out. Again, I believe that was Hoppy. Yeah, Hoppy back in the game, but could not get a lane.
Shows you how many changes we have a week.
going to be third down and about 5, a long 5 for Red Bowling Springs. Rose split out way right. Hunter Kirk in the center. Man in motion is Pruitt. And they hand the ball to Powell up the middle, and he's, well, I apologize, I got faked out again. I believe that's Kirk. And he's down. Kirk on the carry, nice fake. I thought he was going to hand it to Palmer, but he kept it. But he was hit almost immediately and dropped. And now he's down on the field, and he's not. I'm not really sure what it is that they're working on. I don't know whether he twisted an ankle or. And I hate to conjecture, so I'm not going to. Your scores: Red Bowling Springs 12, Clay County 22. The injuries are going to be part of the things they're going to have to overcome. It's going to be 4th down and 11 after that sack, and Bulldogs are looking to punt. And there's a timeout. Red Bowling Springs takes a timeout. I don't know whether there's some confusion or whether it's just getting some things together. I thought they might be giving Kirk some time to come back on the field and take the timeout, but he appears to be walking, trying to walk off whatever injury it was he sustained. But the good news is he's walking and hydrating. He's walking up and down the sideline. So we'll see. While we're at it, let's see if I can pick up any local scores. Joe Rose back to kick. Seth Ogletree, it appears, is back to receive. And he's standing at midfield. There's a kick. It's a line drive kick. It's not going to be able to be fielded. Red Bowling Springs is going to down that. It's going to get to their 45. I'm sorry, back was not Ogletree back. It was Seth Mackey actually back to receive that kick. But he wisely let it go. And Clay County is going to have the ball at the Red Bowling Springs 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Jackson County has jumped out to a 20-13 lead over Cannon County now. Smith County is up on Gordonsville in the 3rd quarter, 40-25. Joe Burns beating Cascade right now, 34-0. So those are the scores I have right now. Ashlock under center. Ogletree in motion. Ball is fumbled, and Ashlock lays down on it. It's going to be a loss of about 2 or 3 on the play. Just a fumbled snap there. Ashlock coming over to the sideline to get the call from the coaches. It's going to be 2nd down, loss of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 12. Ball at the 47-yard line. Ashlock under center, single setback. Man now in motion. That's Markron. They hand the ball off. He's looking for a place to go. He does a good job of squirting loose. Still driving. Breaks a tackle. He's still driving, and finally he's down. But not before he gets a 1st down about the 37-yard line. Markham just fighting and fighting and fighting for that 1st down. Broke tackles, and finally Rose had to corral him and slam him to the ground. Let's see what they call it. Looked like a 1st down, but I'm incorrect. He did not get near as far as I thought he did. It's going to be 3rd down and 3, so he only picked up 7 yards on the play. So 3rd and long 3. Ashlock under center. 1 setback. Ogletree in motion. They hand Ogletree off the left side, but they blow it dead. We have let's see what the call is. It looks to be maybe an offside. No, it's motion against Clay County. So it's going to back them up another 5 yards, make this about 3rd and 8 after the motion penalty. Really didn't see who had moved on that play, but it's going to be closer to 3rd and 9. Ball at the 43-yard line of Red Bowling Springs. Score, Red Bowling Springs 12, Clay County 22. Clock continuing to run, 7:36 left in the game. Ashlock under center. He has one receiver split out right. One Ogletree as a setback, and the other is a flanker. Seth Ogletree in motion. With the handoff inside, it's Markham breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. He's down the field, breaks that tackle, and he's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. Dalton Thompson had him locked up in the backfield, but he squirted loose, broke another tackle in the defensive backfield, and then sprinted 43 yards for the touchdown. 24. That is 24, Jared Markham, and he is just a hard runner to bring down. Not overly big, but quick and strong. So with 7:10 left in the game, the score is now 28-12 with a 2-point conversion to come. Ashlock under center, one setback, and we have timeout on the field as Clay County would like to think about it. Ashlock under center, one single setback, and Ashlock's going to try to run left, and he is hit immediately by Bulldogs. No good on the attempt. It was a naked bootleg to the left, and there were 3 Bulldogs there, and he wasn't going anywhere. So with 7:10 left in the game, your score remains Clay County 28, Red Bowling Springs 12. Getting ready to kick off is Clay County. Here's the kick. It's a kick over to the left side. It's going to be fielded by the up man. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to be knocked out not before he gets across the 45-yard line. They may hit him with a late hit. There's a flag down on the far sideline. We'll see what that call is. It's usually in the area of a late hit. We'll see what the call is. I was trying to see who had returned that ball, but difficult to see. It may have been Dalton Thompson and it is against Clay County. They're marking it off. A personal foul. So, like I said, I think it was in the area of a late hit because it was right on the far out of bounds marker. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Red Bowling Springs in Clay County territory at the 43-yard line. So good field position, and this is helpful for Red Bowling Springs. Kirk under center. Pruitt in motion. They fake to Pruitt. Kirk looking to throw. He's backed up and he just throws it away out of bounds. There's just nowhere to go with the ball. He rolled right and he was being chased immediately. I was trying to see who it was for Clay County, and he ended up having to just throw it away. I believe that's number 9, Hayden Cherry. They came in on, and that's the thing, they're loading the box up, and because of that, it's hard to match up man to man, and if you don't get rid of that ball quick, it's going, you're going to be in a world of hurt. 2nd and 10, Pruitt in motion. The hand to Pruitt around the right side. Looks like there's a fumble on the ground. We're going to see who's got it. Looks like it was covered by Dalton Thompson. I don't know whether that was an inside handoff or whether Pruitt just, because the way Pruitt kept running, it looked like it was an inside handoff. Regardless, it's going to be a loss of about 3. So it's going to be 3rd down and 13. And so 2 plays of one incomplete pass and 1 of negative yardage to put Red Bowling Springs in a 3rd and long situation. Rose split out far left. Kirk rolling left, trying to outrun the defender. And he is tackled from behind and throws the ball forward. They were going to call an incomplete pass, which is what it was, even though Clay County thought it was a fumble. He actually pitched it forward with 2 hands just to get rid of it. Again, on the rollout, he's rolling left, and being chased, and as he tried to turn and throw it, he got tackled and just pushed it out of there to avoid the sack. Luckily, there was a receiver in the area to avoid the grounding call, it looks like. But regardless, it's going to be 4th down and 13 for Red Bull Springs as the clock continues to burn. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Rose split out far right. Looks like Red Bull Springs is going to go for it. Hoffey in motion. The hand of Pruitt up the middle. Pruitt driving. He's going to gain some positive yardage, but nowhere near what he needs. Going to gain about 4 yards on the play to turn the ball over to Clay County. Clay County going to have the ball, take the ball over at their own 43-yard line. And at this point, I mean, you run the ball and try to get a penalty, and now we have a flag down on the field. I'm not exactly sure what the call is going to be here. I mean, this was on the Clay County sideline. It may be a sideline warning or it's a sideline infraction, but that's right where that would be. And it's going to be it is a sideline warning. That's when you need the old get back coach. So now they're talking to the officials, talking to Matthew Bates, the head coach, explaining what the call is about. But in the end, it's a net 0 game. It's going to be 1st and 10 still for Clay County at the 43-yard line. New quarterback, I believe, is number 4. There's a snap and a pitch to the outside. That's Markham. Gets through the hole. Powell pushes him out of bounds. The new quarterback is number 4, Seth Mackey. And it was just a pitch to Markham around the right side. But Markham with the 1st down run. It's going to be 1st and 10. Yep, 1st down at not the Clay County, it's the Red Bull Springs 47-yard line. Seth Mackey under center now. Man in motion is Ogletree. Pitch to the left of Ogletree. He's met in the backfield, but it escapes, and now he's going to be dragged down for a loss. Hunter Kirk came in on the corner blitz, nearly made the tackle, but forced him to cut back into Jordan Powell. And then he ran into another couple of players, I believe among which was Dalton Thompson, and if I'm not mistaken, it's Wesley Bean. So a good game tackle. It's going to be 2nd down and long. Call it 2nd and 12 for Clay County. Second and 12. Mackey under center. One single setback. And the play is blown dead. There's a blitz coming from Red Bull Springs on the left side. But it's going to be delay of game against Clay County. So back them up another 5. So it's going to be now 2nd down and 17. Ball at the Clay County 45-yard line. Clock continuing to run. 4:53 left in the game now. Mackey under center. Man in motion. There's a handoff inside. Bulldogs drag him down. On the tackle there is 24. No. Sorry, that wasn't 24. I believe that was Bronner on the tackle as well as Powell, but I'm not certain. I thought it might have been Powell. Now the officials are blowing the clock, blowing the play dead, and it is timeout Red Bull Springs with 4 minutes and 28 seconds left in the game. Your score, Red Bull Springs 12, Clay County 28. Oh, called about 3rd and 15. Ball at the Clay County 47-yard line. Mackey under center. There's a man in motion. A pitch out to the left. They fake it. Mackey to throw. He throws left. He's got a man wide open. And nobody's going to catch him. I'm not sure. Trying to find out that number, but basically Mackey faked the pitch, and whoever it was, the receiver on the left side, just blew by everybody. The ball hit him in stride, and with that, the score is now Clay County 34, Red Bull Springs 12, as Clay County going for the 2-point conversion. Mackey under center. He's going to hand the ball off. Running back is picked up at the line and dragged back. He's not going to make it. So good stop there by the Red Bull Springs defensive line, but the long pass there from Mackey to his receiver. Here's the kick, and it's just a small pooch kick. It actually was hit by Joe Rose. It looked like Joe was trying to let that ball go out of bounds, but it kicked actually left, and he was able to get on it. But boy, he was run over. Smart play by Clay County, not giving up on that ball. But Rose playing the odds and doing the smart thing and letting it bounce. It looked like it was going to go out, but and he stayed with it too. That was the other good thing. So smart play by Rose. But boy, he took a lick. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Red Bull Springs at their own 33-yard line. Man in motion. Kirk rolls right. He's looking to throw. He throws deep. He's got a man. He's got Rose deep, and it is caught. Nice pass and catch. And then Rose spikes the ball, so we're going to take 15 yards away. It was a nice pass and catch from Kirk, rolled right, threw deep to Rose. Rose caught it and just over-enthusiastically spiked the ball, and that brought out the hanky. And then there's another flag in the backfield, so it's going to be interesting to see what this call is. Early indications, this may be a hold, and they'll decline the spike and take the hold if that's not if that's what the call is. We'll see as the teams are marching back down the field, and Red Bull Springs is marching back. We'll see what the call is. But it was a nice pitch and catch. It was a really nicely thrown pass by Hunter Kirk. This time he was rolling to his right and throwing to his right, and was able to get his feet set behind him and really get something behind that throw. The personal foul against Red Bull Springs, unsportsmanlike conduct. That is the penalty against Rose. So that's going to back Red Bull Springs back. But I'm wondering, there's 3 flags on the field. 2 of them are behind the line, and the other one was way down the field where Rose spiked the ball. So, one of the, it must have been a hold was one of them. I saw one was declined, but I think they're trying to figure this out because, quite frankly, the Rose penalty would have been after the play was called dead, and it should have been marked off, if I'm not mistaken, from where that foul occurred, but there may be another call involved. So I'm hoping to get some clarification here from the umpire. I don't think I'm going to get it. They are marching off quite a bit of yardage here against Red Bull Springs. I mean, they are way back. So they basically have marched off, I think, essentially 2 penalties. So it's going to, they are. Okay, so they accepted both penalties. The holding was during the play, and that was accepted. And then on top of that, the unsportsmanlike was on top of that because it happened after the play. So it's going to be 1st and 10. So instead of being at the 30-yard line of Clay County, they're all the way back on their own 7. Kirk under center. Well, they're getting this. Now they're getting ready to play. So it'll be 1st and, I don't know, Birdstown? There's a handoff up the middle. Nice cut there. This appears to be Pruitt. It was. Nice run there by Pruitt, but there's a first down is all, they're on the 7. The first down is all the way to the 43-yard line. So, you know, it's a 30-some-odd yard penalty. Somebody do the math, please. It's going to be 2nd down and, okay, a little bit closer than maybe Birdstown, maybe almost there. Okay. There's a snap. Hand the ball off again. Nice cut up the middle and brought down after a minimal gain of maybe 4 or 5 as the clock continues to run under 4 minutes at 3:20 mark. Ribble and Springs down 12-34 right now with the ball deep in their own territory. Good run there, but it's still going to be 3rd down and about 30. This is going to be a big win for Clay County because they've had like 2 wins the last 2 years, and then they're about to be 2-0. But you know, this is an athletic team. It is. There's no denying. There's a snap. Kirk back, runs with the ball. He's going to be dragged down by the collar after a gain of maybe 4 or 5. Nice run, but again, a lot of real estate he'd have to make up. So it's going to be 4th down and about 25 to go, and I would expect Red Bull and Springs here to punt. Rose is back, standing near his goal line, ready to kick, and Clay County's going to put 2 people back to field this punt. There's a kick. They come after it with a block, but a nice punt by Rose and a fair catch at the 42-yard line. Boy, Rose booted that one when he needed to. A nice 42-yard kick by Joe Rose when they had the punt block coming. And it was a good thing he caught that because the Bulldogs were right there waiting if he'd have fumbled that catch. Minute 45 left in the game. Your score, Clay County 34, Ribble and Springs 12. 1st and 10 for Clay County at the 42-yard line of Red Bull and Springs. Seth Mackey comes in, getting the play from his coach. Mackey under center, single setback, 1 receiver split out. They're going to hand the ball around the left side. This is 44. He's got a line, cuts up, breaks another tackle. Not before he's tackled by Rose. It's going to be close to a 1st down. It was 44. Matthew Jacoby. It is a 1st down for Clay County as they are getting their 2nd team running backs into the game, mixing them in. So they're emptying their bench a little bit here as the clock continues to run. Okay. Now it looks like they may be going into a victory formation here. They take the snap and take a knee. And the clock continues to run. So they just continue to watch the clock as we're under a minute now. And again, you know, this is an athletic team. This this Clay County team. They've been down for a lot of years, but they've got a lot to celebrate here. This is as good a team as I've seen them have in the last few years. Hey, Mackey looking at the clock, takes a snap and takes a knee, and that should do it. So as the clock winds down, your final score is going to be Red Bowling Springs 12, Clay County 34. Next week's game, of course, is at Gordonsville. We'll try to get you a few scores as fourth as go up. Friendship Christian defeats Trousdale County 20-16. Smith County defeats Gordonsville 47-25. Gordonsville will be there next Friday night to take on the 0-2 Gordonsville Tigers, and I'm sure they're going to be tough.